And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for Allie. Take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. And then Friday, they're off to Boston to face off with the Celtics.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Paul George out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Powell in at the 2 spot. And for Orlando, they've got Derek Favors, Kawhi Leonard out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Harden in at the 1. Boy, the rumor mill is buzzing, Clark, here in the middle of the year. How's that affect you as a team?
Well, all of that outside noise, whether it's the rumor mill or dynamics within the team, when it's outside noise, it can have a real negative effect because you just don't know how players are dealing with that and if they're dealing with it constructively. So with the amount of trades in the NBA, though, I know that players typically are relieved when the trading deadline passes.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Now, here is James. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's George. Oh, Leonard with the block. Nice shot by Whiteside. Now here's Leonard. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. And he converts the layup.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Pass to Whiteside. About a minute played here so far in the first. Powell right side. James against Harden. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
Outside Harden. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. He can't get it to go, and it's Portland the other way. Powell outside. Ariza sets a screen. Here's George, and George with the jam.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
George against Leonard. Pass to Harden. Into the lane. James with the block.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. There's a screen by Whiteside. Here's Powell. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Powell.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
On the wing, Bane. Powell covers. Bielitsa outside. Gets the three to fall.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Here's Powell, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And Powell with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. George for 3, on target from range. George has got 5 now.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Pass to Bain. Now here's Bielitsa. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. 6 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
George finds Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
There's a screen by Favors. Leonard with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Leonard's shot's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Ariza. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. George against Leonard. 6 to shoot. George outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3. Orlando has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. George against Leonard. Favors with a screen on George. Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. Favors in the post. George defending. And out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Portland leading. James outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is such a talented finisher. The defense in that situation just unable to keep him from that shot.
Outside Harden. On the wing, Bain. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's Portland now. 6-point game. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Jordan's checked in for Favors. Robinson, he's checked in for Portland. Four on the clock. And there's James from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 7 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Leonard outside. Blocked.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he knows how to block shots.
Powell against Leonard. Robinson a screen on Leonard. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Beasley's checked in for Portland. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. Let's see the stat sheet here for Paul George.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here's James. 13 points in the win against Washington.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
And he makes it.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Trailblazers. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
Checking out Portland, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here's Thomas. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Oh, the sweet crossover, too.
And that's big boy muscle from Thomas there. He's a gutsy player, accepts contact and powers right through it.
Here's Dragic. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's James. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Now here's Jordan. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. So for the Blazers, Johnson comes in for Paul George, and it's Burks in for James. Burks against Jackson. Bielitsa with a screen on Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Robinson with the block. Burks passes to Dragic. Back to Burks. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Dragic. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Thomas. And another miss by Orlando. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Bielitsa, the pass to Jackson. Here's Duarte. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Thomas, that's good.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend. Dragic
outside. Burks against Bielitsa. Burks no good. The Magic have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Down low. Here's Jordan. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
On top of that, they've been getting the three-pointer to fall tonight as well.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Jordan. And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent, Clark.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn. I don't know how you get much better than those 5.
Beasley misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Beasley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
McConnell, he's checked in for Portland. Beasley outside. Pass to McConnell. Clock at 6. Beasley outside. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Beasley. He's closely guarded. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. And he lays it up and in. Thomas has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And, you know, right there, very aggressive inside. Thomas keeps the defense guessing.
Deflects the pass. Burks. Here's Robinson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. Orlando trailing here. Inside. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Burks. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Beasley outside. He can't hit that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of 3. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Screen by Robinson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Now Bielitsa. Pass to Thomas. Here's Duarte. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Beasley with it. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. The shot no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
It's more delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for them.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
James Harden out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Derek Favors. And it's Jordan in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. James against Leonard. Harden with a screen on James. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
James against Leonard. It's stolen by Leonard. From deep, Bane. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ariza's checked in for McConnell. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Powell passes to Whiteside. A shot to stop the run. And Powell with the lay-in. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Leonard against George. Leonard up top. Coming off a 37-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Favors. 3 on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I mean, Favors is a quick, athletic big man. He can get to the line, but he continues to work on his ability to convert while there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Pass to James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come.
That free throw, good from James.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Whiteside, the pass to George. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. Portland, no good that time either. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Jordan against Powell. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Powell. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Leonard, good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now here's Powell, guarded closely. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Ariza, defended by Harden. Ariza can't get it to go.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Portland trailing here. Now Powell. Pass to Ariza. Now here's Whiteside. Favors covering. James against Leonard. He shoots. The shot by James, no good. Here's Orlando. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Harden. Leonard against Whiteside. Jordan the screen. Leonard passes to Jordan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead. And the Blazers making a change here. Dragic has checked in. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
Well, you look at Leonard. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe. Especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc, and he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
James against Harden. Pass to Bain. To the middle. Here's Favors. Got it. Good job in the low post. Favors got 7 points.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Ariza. Will it go? Oh, Favors with a block.
Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in swats.
Leonard passes to Favors. Leonard outside. Pass to Bain. Over James. The offensive rebound. Favors shot is good. 9 points in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. George for three. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Jackson against Burks. Favors with a screen on Burks. The drive by Jackson. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. So for the Magic, Bielitsa comes in for Jordan. And it's Thomas in for Harden. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Paul George. And Orlando has possession. Right wing, just 5 on the clock. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 9.
And I'll tell you, Isaiah gives you everything he's got every time out. Right there, finishing through contact.
Burks against Jackson. Here's Robinson. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Orlando has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Bielitsa against Johnson. Duarte. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Jackson against Burks. Pass to Dragic. Driving inside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Favors got 6 rebounds now in the game. The baseline J. The shot by Bielitsa no good. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Now Dragic. Beasley outside. And he dunks it down.
Well, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Bielitsa with a screen on Burks. Here's Jackson. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Well, the Trailblazers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Beasley misses.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
The shot by Duarte no good. Burks against Jackson. Dragic outside. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Driving in. Pass to Favors. And the layup falls. Favors has got 11 points.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Burks against Jackson. Now here's Burks. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Dragic, here we go. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Thomas. Robinson defending. Going inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Beasley. That one's wide left. Now here's Dragic. The D's right on him. Beasley outside. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Pass to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
And that one falls for Jackson. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Orlando. Paul George, he's checked in for Portland. McConnell comes in for Dragic. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Burks passes to Robinson. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Orlando's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And Leonard, here we go. And another miss by Orlando. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Leonard against Beasley. On the wing, Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Bielitsa with some nice D.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Magic out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Orlando Magic.
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
All right, guys, now let's take a look at the possible dunk contest participants. All these guys, high flyers.
And we're getting a better idea of how the field of the dunk contest might shape up. And every one of these guys can jump out of the gym.
Look, it takes more than that to win this event. Jeez, you get a 7, man. Anyway, you got to have big ideas, Kenny. You got to have the wow factor. Yeah, that's right. I said a 7.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Powell, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. We've got Norman Powell. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Paul George, and it's James in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Here's Powell. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Outside Harden. Favors with a screen on James. The drive by Harden. Can't connect from 14. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Powell, it's good. Powell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Leonard. He's got 14 and a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Now Portland with it. 3rd quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Ariza. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Bjelica. Bjelica's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Clark LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and 2nd all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Powell passes to James. Whiteside with a screen on Harden. James finds Whiteside. 5 on the clock. George with it. Now Favors defending. George's shot is good.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
They set the pick. Leonard for 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
James against Harden. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Magic making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Powell outside. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Leonard. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Powell passes to James. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Leonard outside. Back to Payne. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. in fast break points, 12th in blocks, and they're a solid rebounding team. It's not something they stress necessarily, but they have the talent and size to get their fair share of boards.
And their transition offense really mirrors what's happening all around the league. Teams trying to get 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, any numbers advantage possible. George outside. 11 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Powell. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Harden with a screen on George. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
The other thing, they continue to fill it up from three-point range, making it look easy.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Some guys, you see their facial expression, you know exactly how it's going. Kawhi wears a poker face the entire game.
Dragic is checked in for Ariza. And so he hits both. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. James, a screen on Leonard. Here's George. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
James against Leonard. Pass to Bjelica. Over Dragic. Bjelica, that's good. Bjelica's got 14 points.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
James against Bjelica. There's a screen by Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Back to James. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Harden. Whiteside can't get it to go. Orlando has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
So both teams making some changes here. On the wing, Harden, defended by Dragic. Jordan inside, working on Robinson. Robinson with the block. Powell right side. Pass to James. Now here's Powell, tightly guarded. Back to James. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Harden against Dragic. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And now let's check out some of the point guards who have been lighting up the scoreboard. 5th best, James Harden.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Here's James. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Jackson, he's checked in for James Harden. Beasley's checked in for Portland. McConnell comes in for Powell. Now McConnell, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Thomas, he's checked in for Bain. And also a switch here for Portland. Burks is checked in. Leonard, left side. Shoots over George. And the Magic again can't hit.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
It's stolen. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Duarte. Misses the three. Portland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. Here's McConnell. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Duarte. And another miss by Orlando. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Pass to Jackson. There's the three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Burks. Beasley outside. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. They recover it. Burks no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
With the fadeaway. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Down low. Beasley, left side. It's hauled in by the Magic. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Last season, after what was dubbed a historic wave of injuries, the Magic decided it was time to hit the reset button, trading away their veterans for picks and for prospects. This will take some patience, but the front office feels this different path affords them more upside to contend moving forward. Guys?
You know, Allie, that's an excellent point, something to keep an eye on.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
Favors checked in for Orlando. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. It's rebounded by George.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Johnson for 3. That one no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Here's Thomas. He's got 12. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Duarte. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Beasley. From 10 feet away. Portland grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Beasley, the pass to McConnell. Back to Beasley. It's George on the wing. And stolen by Leonard. 18 feet out. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
55 seconds left in the third quarter here. Burks passes to George. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. Rebound by the Magic. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thomas. Favors with a screen on McConnell. Here's Thomas. The three-pointer off the mark. Portland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. George outside. The open J off the mark. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Magic out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Wayne Ellington out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Isaiah Roby, and it's Robertson in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. McConnell passes to Johnson. On the take. His first shot attempt. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Payne. Leonard outside. Over Dragic. Leonard can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely. Johnson with it. Rebounded by Roby. The Magic shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Payne against McConnell. Leonard outside. Drops in the 3. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Ariza. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Dragic left side. That one doesn't drop. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And it's so easy to see why Leonard's teammates feed him so much. Once he gets going, watch out.
Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Back to Dragic. Here's Ariza. Off target with the 3.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Dragic. Oh, no good again that time. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And that one's good. Roby's gotten his first basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Payne against McConnell. Pass to Ariza. Over Leonard. Portland, no good that time either.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Dragic against Payne. Leonard outside. To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Dragic outside. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
And the basket by Dragic.
Spacing the floor with his shooting ability. Dragic showing he has the touch to do damage from deep.
Pass to Robertson. Bielitsa outside. And here's Payne outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Ariza. Driving to the basket. Jordan's checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for Ellington. And also a switch here for Portland. Powell's checked in. Dragic against Payne. And the basket by Dragic. Dragic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Bain. Robinson defending. Pass to Robertson. Jordan the screen. Into the lane. Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Robinson a screen on Payne. And Dragic, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Goran Dragic out of Miami. I mean, wow. Had a brief stop in Toronto as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade, but ultimately felt like his talents were better used elsewhere. And he found a home with this team and is eager to prove he has something left in the tank.
And he makes a first. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark, seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
And the Magic making a change here. Harden's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Bain. Bielitsa with a screen on Powell. Jordan with it. Outside Harden. Jordan the screen. Clock at 4. Harden the pass to Jordan. Over Dragic. And there's Jordan on the assist by Harden.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Here's Powell. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Dragic. Tight defense on him. He takes it in. Pass to Robinson. That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Now Harden. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, how exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Dragic outside. It's Powell on the wing. Tries a 10-footer. The shot off that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Robertson. Robinson defending. Back to Harden. And again, it's Orlando converting.
You know, usually Harden is at the rim or behind the arc, but he's got that mid-range game in his bag, too.
Dragic with it. Harden picks him up. Powell outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Ariza. Sinks the tray. Ariza's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now, a capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Jordan, the screen. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Ariza. Takes it inside. And that one drops for him.
Ariza's not only a shooter. I mean, he's excellent at slashing to the rack as well because he's got nice change of pace and good speed.
Outside Harden. Here's Bane. The 3-ball. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Bane's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Pass to Harden. Here's Robertson. Outside for Harden. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Dragic outside. And he's going for the oop here. And a big finish by Robinson. And that's a double-double for him now.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Bjelica against Dragic. Johnson. Rebounded by Bjelica. Bjelica's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Now here's Dragic. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
The 3 from Bane. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Robinson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. Robinson with a steal. Powell outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaFleur.